I came into Jobberman in January 2021 as CEO, and I was there for a year. And then this year, I worked as acting managing director of Careers in Africa company, which is part of the Global Careers company. And when I was in both roles, what I noticed that was really strange was that there wasn't really any support, no industry association, or any sort of network that existed to support one another in this really massive industry across Africa. And luckily, when I came into Jobberman's part of a group company called Rome. And luckily for me, I had partners in Kenya and in Ghana and in Uganda. And also Rome also has the parent company is Ringier, based out of Switzerland. So I had lots of learnings from job companies in other markets due to Jobberman being part of this larger structure. So I was quite lucky. And the business, has existed for a very long time, so was able to stand on the shoulders of giants over many years, leveraging technology from the other Rome businesses across Africa, but also in Europe. So Rome also has a jobs business in Poland and also in Ghana. So that was definitely a competitive advantage and really, really useful. But something I noticed sitting in Nigeria and managing the business in Nigeria was that there wasn't really anyone else in the space in Nigeria who I could pick up the phone and chat to, or there wasn't any kind of events going on. And coming into this space from renewable energy, very different sector, where there's Gogla, which is Pan-African, supporting everyone in the solar and renewable energy space with technical knowledge, information about policies, networking opportunities, investment opportunities. And then even in Nigeria, there's the Renewable Energy Association and several other associations actually for renewable energy, where we would get together networking events. I was managing MCOPA at the time in Nigeria, and would trade ideas to competitors like Bbox and D-Lights. And whilst we were competitors, there was a large space where we could actually still trade several ideas, several contacts, work together, help each other grow the overall size of the pie, so to say, without stepping on each other's toes. So definitely coming into Jobtech at Jobberman, that was something I noticed that was quite missing and quite strange. So fast forward to the end of 2021, when I'd been at Jobberman for about 12 months, and I was invited to Dubai by the Rewired Conference and the United Nations Generation Unlimited Association, and that's where I met Chris. And that was a great event where there was so many entrepreneurs in the job tech space from not only Africa, but India, really from across the world. And there were so many ideas being thrown out. And we all have one single goal, which is providing more jobs or supporting people to provide more jobs. And many of us have a goal of reducing youth unemployment. So of course, many players in the space are focused purely on profit, but there are a good portion of players in the space who are very interested in the impact side. So it really confused me. We're all here trying to achieve this impact with all these large foundations and donors. With Jobberman, we had a very large partnership with the Mastercard Foundation to place 3 million people in jobs within 5 years, and to train up 5 million people in Nigeria in soft skills training. Why not work more with other players and help each other learn what's actually working and help each other achieve our goals? So that was my experience with Jobberman, and then moving into the Global Career Company this year, I kind of noticed the same thing. And after meeting Chris in December 2021, joined the Alliance, and it was really a breath of fresh air to get to meet Shai, who's also the Leadership Council, Paul, and really, it was a breath of fresh air to kind of just have people who've been going through the same issues as you and understand the same issues